Did you see like our assistant coach, that Hatinga guy, is going to Ajax?
I don't even know who that is, to be honest.
Welcome to the Football Arena podcast with your host Ope and James. If you're new here, this is the Football Arena podcast where we talk about football. We talk about everything football, from transfers to the leagues to world football. So if you're new, just give us a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. We're also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so make sure to check us out. So, the past week we had the season come to an end, from all the leagues. We spoke about it in the last episode. So, we're just going to be talking about those games, how it impacted the table at the end of the day. And then, most of what we have today, transfer news. We have so much transfer news, speculations, confirmed news. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Okay, stay tuned. So, first of all, confirmed news, Frimpong to Liverpool. It was a transfer that he didn't even, like waste time to think about it. We were talking about it before. The the Dutch players in the team as well and the manager as well, made the difference, made most of the difference anyway, and then his family as well. So that kind of thing, it was very easy to for him to say yes. But how do you think? I think we've spoken about this before, but how do you think he's gonna fit in the team? Do you think he's gonna be a regular starter? Like he replaced Bradley, and bearing in mind that Bradley also recently signed a long-term contract.
Um, that I can't say though, because obviously we don't know the for Bradley to sign a new contract. He's
Yeah,
probably had like some kind of discussions with
with the
the
coach.
coach,
Yeah.
so we don't know what these discussions are. But mind you, like Liverpool, this season only one Premier League.
Mm,
Next season they're going to one more.
mm.
They were in all competitions, but they didn't go far.
We went
They
far,
didn't
but
do
they
as
did.
much,
Yeah,
and they didn't win in some of them, like
yeah.
FA Cup, Carabao, all that. But like this is Liverpool. One trophy is like it's not satisfaction. Like they want treble, they want
Mm,
everything.
yeah.
So like I see, in that aspect, like he wants proper depth, proper competition. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
obviously, like some teams, like okay, yeah, when the starter is not playing and you're bringing on the next person after the starter, it's like it's not on that level.
Mm,
But like, you could go into a Champions League and start Bradley or Frimpong, and still go into Carabao, still deciding to start Bradley or Frimpong because
yeah,
they're
that's good.
that good.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mm.
So in terms of that, just that constant competition, that's actually
Mm-hmm.
good because obviously you want to win everything, and
Yeah,
like and Premier League, as we always say, is tougher than every other league.
yeah.
And we don't. Frimpong is coming from Bundesliga, has actually never played in the Premier League, even if he was
Before.
in Man City from the academy, but
Mm.
he's never played there. So, but Bradley is more of used to it.
Yeah,
So, in case if
yeah.
Frimpong is not settling in early,
Then
then
Bradley comes
Bradley,
in.
like so
Yeah,
there's a lot, but I mean it's good for them, to be honest. He's a
yeah.
good player,
Honestly,
so
honestly, that's really something I'm looking forward to see. Not just him on the pitch, but off the pitch as well. I
yeah,
like his vibe. I just like how he relates. He's
yeah,
yeah, he's
yeah,
a
yeah. He's definitely not going to have a problem
yeah, fitting in
settling in,
and
like
everything,
now.
settling in. So and then
Um,
also Liverpool put in a bid for 106 million pounds for
so,
Vert.
so it was 109, something like that, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
for
that's
vet.
crazy. Yeah,
That's too much money,
that's
like
crazy. But like the way
s-
they're just like spending. Anyway, it's good.
they have the
It's
money
good.
now,
Yeah,
no?
but
They have
like
the money
before
now.
they were not spending. But then I think obviously because of what Slot
I
has come
mean,
and done
you didn't
in the team.
last season. You didn't really. Did you win anything for you guys to actually spend?
Are you like? Are you trying to call us? Are you trying to? Are you asking
I'm not calling you.
genuinely
I'm
or like?
asking you a question. Like, did you win anything for it? Because I mean, if you don't really win, how will you splash money?
But they have
Except
money.
you're Chelsea. But
What
like,
does that
it
mean?
doesn't really work like that because we have too much money. We didn't win anything by spending 1 billion. But I mean, now it's paid off anyways.
Next, Carcass to Liverpool. Anyway, they said that personal terms have been agreed, but nothing has been confirmed yet because it's never sure. in the transfer window, something can you can hear one news, and then it just the player like makes a round turn the following day.
Yeah, but
But like,
in the news, is there anyone that's talking about
hmm?
Kekes? Like,
What
is
do
there
you
any
mean?
other team that's bidding for him?
Did you did Chelsea say they wanted the lab before?
Yeah,
When?
from
But
the
were you
start,
hearing?
like,
But were you
yeah, it was
hearing? What were
Chelsea,
you hearing?
Newcastle, and Man U.
But what were you hearing?
Man
Like
U
in the
was
past,
pushing more because like
exactly.
they
But you
wanted
were
him
really
more, but
hearing. You were really hearing Man U, right?
yeah,
That's
but
what everybody
Chelsea
was saying.
Chelsea also put it out that they wanted him.
That's what you were. People were really hearing, and then all of a sudden, look, he said that he's signing for Chelsea. I
No,
literally
but
last week.
Chelsea put it out there like it was three clubs: Chelsea, Newcastle, and Man U.
What were you
But
hearing more?
Man U was bringing
Pushing
more
more.
money
Mm-hmm.
because
And
like
I think we even
they
said
needed
it.
him more. But
I think we even said it. Like I think last week or something. It was so sure. I don't know where I saw it from that he was gonna go to Man U, and then it was
yeah,
yes. Now we
exactly.
said
Man U
it
was waiting to put out the
exactly.
money, but obviously, but Chelsea has been there, but they weren't putting pressure as Man U, but
Mm,
Man U was one putting pressure like they wanted him.
that's the same thing I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
but like,
telling you that
but at least they've made it known. But I was saying like, have any other club made it known that they want
yes,
Kekes?
yeah. Other clubs.
Like,
Did you see like our assistant coach, that hating guy is going to Ajax?
I don't even know who that is, to be honest.
Anyway, Liverpool's assistant coach, John Hatinga, he's going to Ajax to like coach, and I'm happy for him really. But like, it was just one season, but that's good still,
Every coach needs
That's good
opportunity,
still. Like,
Like,
I was
if you
actually
see
so
something like
surprised.
that,
I was actually so surprised, and then
yeah.
he's going to be the coach, like the actual coach. But
But I
like
mean, just
anyway,
hope it does well. Just not be saying,
exactly.
like, yeah,
And but our former assistant coach, the one with club,
yeah.
Pep Linders, he's going to City.
Yeah, to be an assistant
Yeah.
coach again.
Do you
So
do you consider
you
that like betrayal, like a betrayal?
no, like Klopp isn't even in any management anymore.
Yeah, right. But it's weird though,
It's
still.
it's it's like it's like he left a good manager to go work on his own and like
Mm-hmm.
explore that part of being the main manager.
Mm,
And clearly we can see it didn't work out
yeah.
well. Clearly. So now Klopp is out of
Mm,
and Klopp and Pep, we can arguably say like in recent years have been like the ones going head and head in Prem.
mm.
So now he's going back to work, under a manager he knows like now might give me a proper
Experience and like
lesson and
yeah.
everything. So now next time now, if I'm living, under Pep's tutelage
Mm.
to go, hey,
Tutelage.
that was good English. to go
Tutelage.
to go like
Yeah.
be a first team manager. Now
Yeah.
he's going to get proper experience. So going back to like the slots assistant,
Mm,
I probably don't know how many years he has been doing
mm,
assistant manager because he might have stayed from a long time,
mm.
but doing
He
everything
came with
in
slot,
the
I
Dutch
think,
in the
from
Dutch
his
league
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
everything. So yeah, if he feels like he's ready, he's ready. But yeah, like it's a good thing come back to my it's not betrayal in any way. Like it's going
But like
to
if
it's
but
going to link in it's going to
if Klopp
link.
was still like with Liverpool.
If anything, you can see that as a good transfer
Wait, like chill
because
first.
now it's going to be
Imagine.
like easy for Man City to easily buy a Liverpool player now. You know that.
But why do you say I can see it from a good like good? It's not good on my end, though. You
Oh
get
no, no, sorry, not maybe not on your end. Like
on like
let's
Man
just on
City's
like Man
end.
City's end and like
Exactly.
anybody like
Mm,
or on his end as well,
mm,
because he could do good to the club.
mm.
And
And like, what was I gonna say? But like, imagine if like Klopp was still there,
Klopp was still managing Liverpool,
Liverpool,
and he came back to
then
be
to
under
work.
Pep. I don't think I'll still see as betrayal.
Really,
Nah, it's like yeah, I don't think I'll see as betrayal because is Klopp scared? Nah.
but he will know the tactics though. Like,
Mm. It's the same thing. Ateta left Man City and they still don't really beat Man City.
but that's different
It's
still,
not different. It's even the first team money. They really don't beat Man City. Like, if you're good, you're good. If you have the players, if you know what you're going to do, like,
Yeah, that
you get what
makes
I'm saying?
sense,
Like, your
sure.
players should go there and, like,
Did
execute
you?
the job.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Did
Like,
I tell you of that thing? I don't know how true this is. I think someone told me that like this guy, I'm not sure who exactly it was, this coach, he obviously a coach now, you know your tactics and everything.
yeah.
So he was married, yeah. like to he was married to this lady, yeah,
Yeah.
and then they now got divorced. Hmm?
Okay.
So they now got divorced. So the lady now told the board,
Who's bored?
like the board of the club where this guy was
Okay.
managing,
Yeah.
that
I
that
think
they
I've
should
heard this
sack
story
him. That if they
before.
don't sack him, she will review the tactics. That she,
Oh, and they
I don't
sacked
remember
him.
who told me. Yeah.
They sacked him.
Yes. I don't know how true it is or who. Well, I don't remember. But like said that if they don't sack him, that she will expose all the tactics.
Oh my god.
I was like,
I feel
that's
like saying like, why is
crazy.
he taking it to the bedroom? But
I was like, that's crazy
I
work
mean,
still.
his wife even invested in football. I don't know why is he showing her. That's wickedness. She never loved him.
No.
Nah,
Anyway.
that's wickedness. Aye. How do you not have money to pay for divorce and everything?
Anyway, so Zubimendi was going to
Yeah.
go for us now. They said the medical and everything. And then the club now came out to say that, oh, that they still want him, la, 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 la.
Oh, Sociedad.
Yeah. You know, that's the same thing they did. They literally threatened this guy.
Merino.
What are you talking about?
Is this Zubimendi?
Yes,
Oh,
Zubimendi.
they threatened him.
When he wanted, he was going to sign for Liverpool.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Then they were
yeah.
not like, they now did one around turn, and then they were
Yeah,
like,
like,
no, that they don't want him to leave, something. That they made a presentation. I don't know how to do this. That they made a presentation of the Spanish food, of the mountains.
yeah, that's how yeah.
Of the mountain. So you've not seen
Ah,
Liverpool
no,
fans on
nobody
Twitter. They were not
came.
like that. So because of mountain, that's why he doesn't want to come. It was so honestly, there was so much
No,
jokes.
but
But
I feel like the transfer was already confirmed like a long time ago.
the one with Arsenal.
Yeah.
But now why they now they're like, I don't know, I saw it.
To
They're
be honest,
backing
if he's
now.
going to leave, he's going to leave. Like, what kind of
I
what do
feel
you
like
call
there
it?
was something like
There's too much toxicity in that
exactly
transfer. Like,
exactly. That's the
what
thing. Those people are
on
too
top
toxic.
transfer?
Those people are too
Ah,
toxic. Anyway,
no, man.
so just on watching, just people watching, people clubs watching
Players,
players.
yeah.
I saw that Arsenal was watching Sane still,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Barcelona
yeah, yeah.
were watching Rashford.
Yeah. Barcelona was watching Rashford. I saw like news or headline where it's like
Mm,
Rashford is like really pushing to be like a Barcelona player. Like the thoughts of
yeah,
playing in Barcelona is like a it's like a it sounds good to
to
him, but
him, yeah,
obviously we know like it's not transfer, it's not permanent. It's like a loan
yeah,
or
yeah,
something like that. Maybe just to
yeah.
see him or just for a period of time. But because even Rafinha, so like yeah, where he was saying like he doesn't know who's coming on or whether like he might be a regular starter next season or
Who
play
Rafinha was saying
or
this?
play often. But all he knows is that like whoever is going to come into the team will have to work harder than him.
Mm,
So which is kind of giving an insight like maybe they know something like who's coming
yeah,
because Lucho is also on that list, like
yeah,
Luis Diaz
exactly, yeah,
is
yeah,
also on that list. You don't get Rashford and now there's this other guy from Feyenoord. I don't know if you name Paxal.
yeah.
You know Pax.
I don't,
You
I
know
don't know him,
Paxal. You
but
don't know
I saw
him.
his name somewhere. But I
Paxal.
don't know
That
him, but I
yeah,
saw his name.
it was one of the like from all these lower teams that was
Mm,
troubling big teams like all them players. So he's also on that list. So but I think Rashford he wants to go, just that idea of like I'm going to be and
Barcelona.
that's big, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Considering what they actually did this season, considering the players he could link up with, the
Yeah.
coach is good. Like they are how do I call it? Their system now is straight. Like do you get what I'm saying? So
Mm.
yeah, like it
That
could
would be
be a
good
big
for
part of
him,
like
yeah,
their
for him,
rebuild.
yeah.
But I don't know if I feel like he shouldn't go on any loan. I feel like he should go. I feel like a permanent transfer now will be
It would
better.
be good
But
for
I
him.
mean, I don't think he will mind just going to prove himself
Yeah, and then
to
seeing,
someone like
yeah.
you never know he'll go somewhere.
Yeah.
But signing to Arsenal though, I feel like
Mm.
that's a good place for him to go to. Arteta, their style of
Yeah,
play. I
but
feel like
loan still, right?
I'm not
Loan
really sure,
or
but yeah, I feel like that's Sané's kind of football still.
yeah.
The tiki taka, like the wingers dominating and all that stuff. Yeah, but I even saw
He was there when this guy was there now.
yeah, it was there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I even saw something like Spurs are actually pushing like at the top Premier League club pushing for him.
Serious.
Yeah, but he better not go to
That would be
Spurs though.
weird
Like
still.
Like
But not
nah,
it won't be bad, sha, but like
nah. I can't imagine that like, going to Spurs. As
it won't
yeah,
be anyway, it won't be bad still.
yeah.
But and then do you want to, I know you are, it's really itching you to talk about your trophy.
It's not itching me like that because, but like yeah, we're
Yeah.
happy. Chelsea got the silverware. First team in yeah, first team to win all
All
European,
three, yeah.
not all three.
To
Like
complete it, whatever.
yeah, to complete the
Yeah.
list and everything. But like
Three major, but
yeah,
oh yeah.
the three major this thing like yeah, man, it's a good feeling. Like good game, got the
You're
trophy,
going to
got
say
the
something,
job
you know,
done.
like what?
But I was one day, yeah, no, like 2 days ago, yesterday, I was just sitting down, dipping this Champions League format. Now you can't really win. No, I don't think anyone can like. How do I say it? Oh my god!
Let me
I
check
wanted to
this.
say like I don't think anyone can win. You can't win treble except it's the Champions League.
What do you mean?
You can't win the Euro Conference League 3 times in a row or the Europa League 3 times in a row. But you could do that before.
Explain.
Because now it's league. Once you're
Mm,
done, you're out. Before it's like the Champions League, the third position goes down
yeah.
and the last goes out. And then same
Yeah.
in Europa League,
Yeah.
third position goes down and the
Mm.
last goes out. So if you won the Europa League this season and next season, obviously you'll be in Champions League, and let's say you went down by mistake for being third, you could still win the Europa League again. And then if you find
That
yourself
same
again,
season.
maybe that same season on the league in an Europa League spot and play the next Europa League and win it, you have treble. But now you can't win any competition because if you win Conference League, you're playing
You're talking
Europa
about in
League.
a row,
Yeah, like straight.
in one season.
No,
Why not saying treble?
sorry, not treble. Oh my god,
I was so
sorry.
confused.
Nah, nah,
Like
nah,
what?
nah. Not treble, like in a row.
Mm.
Like the
Because
like
when
Europa
you,
League this season, next season, and the next season.
but it
You
can be
can't do
like,
that.
it can be
But
different.
you can win Champions League like that. What I'm saying is Conference League and Europa League, a team can win it 3 times in a row, unlike before. You don't get it.
Because if they bounce you, you're out.
Because now with the new system, if you don't make the qualifying rounds, you're out of the whole competition.
Yes, but what of next season still?
Next season.
Yes, now if you play
But
again
if you
next
miss
season,
this season, you can't win it next season.
why?
Or if you miss it this season and you win it next season, you are not counting any three in a row.
That's how it is now, normally, no?
I'm saying win it 3 times in a row. Like if Inter wins Champions League now,
Mm.
they'll win the next Champions League,
Mm.
and then they'll win the next Champions League.
Okay.
But Chelsea just won Conference League,
Mm.
but they can't win Conference League next year again
Why?
because they just won Conference League. The winner of Conference League plays in Europa League.
Then why didn't you not just lead with that? I'm so confused. Like
That's what I was saying.
oh my gosh,
Nah,
my
oh my days,
brain.
please.
Jesus.
That's what I was saying. That's what
Jesus.
I was saying from the
Okay,
start.
so before they don't used to upgrade.
What do you mean?
Like before, like if you win it, that's it, you run it back again. But like now if you win it, you are going to Europa now. That's what you're saying.
That's how they used to do it before.
So why are you not saying they can't do that still?
They can't win the same competition 3 times in a row. If you win Conference League, you go to Europa League the next season, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's not Conference League again.
But what was the difference between before and now?
Before was group stage now. Oh my days, you really don't understand. Before was less teams, like the group stage, like
Mm-hmm.
Group A, Group B, Group C.
Mm-hmm.
First
So
and
if you win, okay, before if you win Conference League, you are not going to Europa.
you are going to Europa.
So why can't you win Europa then?
You can't win Europa League or Conference League 3 times in a row.
That is the same thing now. It's the same.
How?
This season, last season, if you win Conference League, you get promoted to
Europa League.
Europa League.
Is that Conference League?
No, and then this
You
season
can't win
too.
Conference League
And then
again.
this season too, if you win Conference League, you get promoted to Europa League.
Let me give you an example. Chelsea just won a Champions League, Conference League. Yeah,
You wish.
Chelsea just next season we're going to win. You know, they play.
Mhm.
Chelsea just won Conference League.
Mhm.
Spurs won Europa League.
Mhm.
Next season, are they going to play that competition?
No.
So they can't win it.
Exactly. Last season, was it not the same thing?
What happened last season?
Last season too. If so, okay, who won champs last season? I mean, who won Europa League last season?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I just noticed that, like, that can happen again in life.
But it could never happen though.
It could.
When?
It could, because with the previous format,
If you lose, you drop down to the following
league.
Say that then.
How
Oh
many
my
times did I
God.
say that?
How
Many times did I say that?
I said that. I was like, is that what you mean? Then you now continue like explaining and explaining.
Oh, that's
What
what
do
I'm
you
saying.
mean?
Like,
Oh my gosh, I was like,
nowadays,
I was
guys.
like, am I stupid? I'm actually not dumb. Like, what's
That's what I'm
happening?
explaining. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, so it's only really, really and truly, it's only Champions League that you could win
Mm,
3 times in a row. Like, I
yeah.
don't think there's a scenario where a team can come and win, you
I
know,
was like that. I was like,
a
what? What's
competition 3
happening?
times in a row. Unless, nah, it's not possible. It's not possible. Yeah, yeah,
Anyway, so since Chelsea won the trophy,
yeah.
this is the first time in history that 5 Premier League teams won a trophy
What do you
in a
mean?
season.
But
Five
5 different.
5 different teams won different trophies in a season.
That's Liverpool, Chelsea,
You know,
Newcastle.
English teams won Europa and Conference.
Yeah.
So then FA Cup, obviously FA Cup, Carabao Cup, this thing prime. Those are three.
Well, I
Then
mean,
these two.
like previous season, like either Liverpool or Man City always has two, yeah,
Exactly.
something like that.
Or like maybe not two. Maybe it won't be two English teams that carry both Conference and Europa.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Or maybe
yeah.
Man City will carry both.
Nah, but yeah, because literally, like the past few Champions League wasn't. It was
Chukwueze scored and then Jamaica equalized. They are going bad for man. Anyway,
really,
yeah. James, do you want to tell the viewers why we're wearing a Nigerian jersey today?
obviously because we're playing Jamaica, you know,
In the Unity Cup.
in the
Anyway,
Unity Cup.
so we're
Yeah,
supporting.
we're repping,
We're
we're
repping.
representing, and your bomber clap.
I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sancho
Yeah,
to
Sancho.
Chelsea. I saw that Chelsea like started talks with him
Yeah,
to
like
like see if his wage, like
yeah, if
if
his
his
wage is
wage should
gonna,
match.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it'll be
I
nice
don't know, like, should
though.
we keep him though? Because
Yeah,
I'm seeing
because
like,
somehow if
I'm
he
seeing
goes
like
back,
I'm seeing like want to get some proper wingers, and
so it's not proper.
he's proper, but like you know when you see those wingers like compared to
Oh,
Sancho, it's
like
like
who?
maybe like Nico Williams or you
Oh,
know,
you guys want to buy Nico
I
Williams?
think so. We never know this Chelsea. If you come and sign me, I thought
I
you
thought it
play
was even
like
Arsenal that wanted to buy him.
yeah, Arsenal too wants to buy him. I was also about Madrid too wants to buy him, but I don't
Ah,
understand this
serious?
Madrid. Like, what do you mean? That's not a
I thought
good
he
thing.
wanted to go
Like,
to
there's
Barcelona. You know,
nah, I don't think he wants to go there still.
because of Yaman. I saw like they were really pushing like last year, last transfer window.
No, I don't think he wants to
Then he
go
now
there
fell through.
because you know Barcelona they don't really have money and it's
Yeah, they're
expensive.
broke.
I just say like that, and it's expensive. So yeah,
They even had to name their stadium Spotify. Did you see?
yeah, they have to
Spotify Camp.
Spotify.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, just that's for Spotify to get
Spotify
money.
Camp. No, yeah.
How greedy Spotify? How greedy?
Oh my god.
So you know, like, yeah, I don't think they want to sign him. But I mean, if you keep Sancho, like his goal that game was,
That goal was too sweet. That goal was nice.
That's what I had for dinner.
That
That goal was nice.
that goal was nice. That goal was
Oh
actually
my!
nice.
I was like, because I was like, nah, Sancho, man, you spoiled it. Oh
Yeah.
my god! And I'm just saying, like, 1, 2, top beans. I'm like, that's a winger, you know, like.
That goal was nice too.
And that
I was
was
watching the game,
proper.
like I watched the game from
Even
beginning to the end.
yeah, he should have scored at first. He should have even scored before that. That one where Jackson
That
was
Jackson
pushing the ball like he could have passed that to Sancho. I don't know
that
why, but
Jackson miss.
But it wasn't that bad. Like
It was. I'm telling you. I promise you. If you guys lost that trophy, you will not be talking like this. You will be against him. All your
yeah,
Twitter rangers. That means was bad. It was like
that
four
it
v
was
one.
even bro,
And then the keeper
bro,
even tripped. Agent tripped.
but
Upon that,
Jackson. Do you know where
James
Jackson
was not
ran
telling me
from?
that. James was not telling me that that he ran from a long distance, so he would have been
Shaky
tired.
legs, bro. Jackson was
That
not.
was
Jackson
bad
is not
still.
that fit. Think about that.
How? Why?
Think about the distance he would have covered to come back. He was the one that won the ball,
Mm-hmm.
and then they laid it up for him. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't even like a true ball.
Mm-hmm.
They just passed the ball to him. He had
And
to
then he continued.
drive.
So he should just finish it. What, like, what difference does that make? So for him to finish it, you are saying that
Please,
he
not
was
everyone
tired.
is like. Obviously, we know that you're Mo Salah. Yeah, you can do
I'm
that kind
just
of
saying.
thing, but you know, like Mo Salah has been fit.
I'm
Jackson is
just
not that fit,
saying.
but he scored, so you can't complain. And he doesn't. I don't think he will care about that miss
Mhm.
right now. So like
So obviously Madrid paid 10 million for
for
Trent,
Trent, yeah,
for an early transfer, and everything was agreed, and he's gonna feature in the Club
Club
World
World
Cup,
Cup, yeah,
and I'm gonna
cause
be watching it.
yeah,
By the way, I even need to get my Madrid jersey, but I need to see what number they give him.
I think he's
Like,
going to say number 12.
you don't think they will change it and give him 6 weeks? You
Change the
don't think they will
rule.
change their rules?
To be honest, Trent is like one of the players that has come there that wears a big number.
Yeah,
Because I don't think there's anyone that has fought it. And I don't think he's ready to fight it. Because I
exactly.
feel like they
He may
can
not want to
change
do
it.
too much,
Our
but
president has the influence. Why not like to
our
change it?
president.
Our president now, what do you mean?
How can you be a member of two clubs? Go on, continue. Your president, okay.
My Mr. Perez, he has the influence
Yeah.
to change, like, but it's Trent though. Like, if really that's a legacy number,
Yeah.
then like yeah, if not like I'm seeing something like he might wear the number 12, just like Marcelo.
Yeah. That would be nice still.
Yeah, that would be nice, but
Anyway, you know Keller, yeah, our number two keeper.
yeah,
So Brentford were having conversations with him
mm.
to, like, in case, because Leverkusen wanted to buy
Sign Flecken,
Flecken.
yeah,
So Brentford were now having conversation with him so that he will replace Flecken when he
Flecken
goes.
and be a
But then
regular.
Brentford now, because Leverkusen, they were offering like 9 million, I think, but Brentford said that no, they are holding out for 13 million. That they don't
13
want
no,
13,
okay,
that they don't want to sell him for 9 million. So
yeah.
everything has just paused now. So like maybe if they now give an improved bid, then we'll now see. That will now be like 3 Liverpool players in Brentford, like ex-Liverpool players.
Carvalho,
Um
Kelleher.
and Van der Beek.
He's from Liverpool.
Yeah,
He's young, yeah. He's from the academy as well.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh damn! I never knew that. I don't even know. I just saw him in the team one day, like
You said you
playing
just
football. I
saw
was like,
him.
who's this guy?
You just saw him in the team one day,
Like,
Lord.
yeah, I never actually heard of him. Did he ever play for Liverpool?
Yes, now, but they were like better. Come on, they are better players, better than him.
Mm.
So we couldn't say that. Listen, he wants a club where he can play.
Yeah, to be honest, Brentford is doing good. Like I guarantee next season they should play European football next season. I think so. Nah, I think so. And
You know,
if this
people
their
people want
striker
to buy
comes back,
Mbeumo.
oh
Who
yeah.
Newcastle? Newcastle, they were bidding for Mbeumo and Gehi.
He said he's not going.
Who?
But I don't think he wants to go Newcastle. He said like
Newcastle
he prefers
outside.
the idea of a long term project rather than just going to play Champions League.
What do you mean long term present?
Like a club
Like stable, Abi. They have.
that's values you for long term, like not just Newcastle is wants to sign him, like to strengthen themselves because of a Champions League. Like if they didn't qualify for Champions
They
League,
don't go buy
they
him.
won't want to come for him.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so but Man U are still coming from moving without any. So he values that, like he doesn't
Man
mind.
U.
Yeah, no, Man United. So he doesn't mind going there, rebuilding, being a part of the
Mm,
team, like maybe whatever they're going to achieve this season or whatever they're going to underachieve. Because it's
yeah,
Man U, we never know. So
yeah.
yeah,
And then obviously we saw that Walker was going back to City.
so City, yeah, they didn't want to keep him. But
Did
clubs
he
will still
play?
come
Like,
from him.
did
He
he
play was
play?
playing. Like sometimes I tuned into their games, like
Yeah.
he was there, but Walker
But
is a good
currently things
asset to
are like this
anyone.
thing. Things are, even their coach. They changed their coach as well.
Who?
They have a new coach, Milan.
Oh yeah, Milan as
Yeah.
well.
So
So yeah,
things
that
are
might have
no.
impacted.
Yeah.
Yeah, Allegri. But
Yeah.
he's always been a lover of old players, no?
Ooh, Allegri.
Allegri.
Well,
Yeah, so
so hopefully he's next. He finds somewhere suitable, and then he's a good player still. Like he's somewhere that everybody will want, right?
yeah,
So
exactly. So yeah,
hopefully
yeah, he will definitely find a
find
club.
a good club.
Maybe just go this Saudi at the end of the day. Go make
Mm.
some money, Yeah.
Did you see? I showed you that video
Or
of that man at the parade.
or the car crash.
Not even car crash. I was gonna go. You were insulting me last episode. Why did you not go? Hmm. My God, my God, James.
But you never know, you might not have been
Thank God.
there.
How do you know? And it was even chaotic after that.
What do you mean,
It
like?
was like people were actually like, because people like ran to his car. People wanted to beat him up.
Yeah.
So the police had to like fight. Police had to like stop him. There was one man, he was holding the policeman by his collar. Like, it was chaotic, and I'm sure the trains would have been like crazy.
The guy is mad, why is police fighting
It
for
was
him? So they're supposed
crazy.
to leave him there.
Mm. It,
He woke up from his bed. The
no,
first thing on his mind is
it's not
let me
this
enter
thing.
my
They know
car,
they don't do
start my car
jungle
and just
justice
go
here.
crash like
But it was
seven. How many
crazy. Oh
people
my
are?
God, that thing was
As I
crazy.
don't know now.
That thing was, but thank God, I think everybody that the injured people are okay, and because they were like, I think two or four critical people, but they said so. I think the last time I checked, they said that they were okay or much better. But thank God, because that would have been crazy. Me that cannot even now run. that would have been
Oh my
crazy.
god, boy,
Oh
you
my
just
God.
stay like this. Hit
Hmm.
me.
Anyway,
Hit me.
we're talking about Lucho to Barcelona, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Al Nassr, like they're interested in him as well.
Yeah,
But they're even
honestly, yeah.
saying that even if Ronaldo doesn't go,
He's
even
just
if
signed a
Ronaldo
new
is still there,
contract.
well, exactly. Even if
Yeah.
they say that they want him still,
Yes,
like to
still.
remain.
Yeah, I mean like Lucho Ronaldo.
Do you think he'll go?
Who?
Lucho?
Nah, I'm not sure. Even if you're going to leave Liverpool, but I don't think
To
Saudi.
Saudi,
Not
right?
now, not
Yeah,
now.
not now.
Yeah, not now.
Yeah. But like how we're talking, I think did we talk about it on this thing? I don't think we spoke about it. You know how there is this cloud or something that when players go to like Saudi or
Yeah,
something, then they
yeah.
don't feature in like international this
Internet.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like that's
exactly,
so off. Like
exactly.
any coach that is doing that, because I think Southgate was doing that.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
then you
before the
can now
start,
see
and now
this guys,
Tuchel called
yeah. And it's
Tony,
good, yeah, I
and
like
that's
it,
good because at
I
the end
like
of the
that
day,
for
like
him. Because it shouldn't
yeah,
affect,
Saudi is Saudi, but they
exactly.
still play. It's still football at the end of the day. So if a player is
Exactly.
good, like
It's good. When you're good, you're
a
good,
player is good. You see Gabriel Vega, that everyone was insulting the young guy when he left. You don't know him.
Mm.
It was a player that left Celta Vigo. I think it was 19 or 20 or
Mm.
21
To Saudi.
to Saudi, and with the contract. Remember the player that Tony Cruz said something under his comment like disgrace or embarrassment, something like that. Tony Cruz commented because there was young and there's like young players now
Yeah.
going to
Tony Cruz
Saudi
said that.
for money. Tony Cruz just made a comment like I can't remember what he said,
Yeah.
something
And
like
this has
that.
been very long ago.
This was like that season where Saudi was buying
Yeah.
the
This was after
players.
Ronaldo, right?
Yeah, immediately they bought
Yeah.
around and Saudi started, they were buying like Casey and all that.
Yeah.
He left as well, but he was very young.
Young.
He didn't still feature for like Spain on the
Oh.
like 23 squad. They used to call him.
Yeah.
And now Porto is signing him. But I
That's
think he
good.
was there for so on one season. He's made the money.
That's good
And now he's
still.
going back to Porto. So like
That's
and
good.
then they now
I
was
just feel
saying like it
like
might be a good
I just feel like
investment
if
for
you're
like all these young
hardworking,
players. Like
if
John
you're
Duran. We'll probably see him back in Europe
yeah,
in a few
you
seasons.
just
But
have to be hardworking, regardless of where you go.
go
You know?
exactly. That's the point
And
that,
that's good too.
yeah.
That's good.
Because some players are there and they're not doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Some players are in Europe here, but you can't tell me like Ronaldo, with his age, everything playing in Saudi, still comes play for Portugal and
Yeah.
delivers. They still rely on him. He's playing the
Yeah.
90 minutes, sometimes playing like 70 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
you understand that like players like Bernardo, if they were to go to Saudi,
Mm.
I don't think they'll be written off,
Yeah. Like
like
that.
the plans or
Mm.
anything. A good player is a
Mm-hmm.
good player at the end of the day. So
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, but
Honestly, I just like the way the narration, the narrative is changing now.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Because when you're
yeah.
good, you're good. I feel like you going wherever you go
To
doesn't
play,
matter
yeah, no
exactly.
matter, yeah.
As long as make your money, no one actually cares. Like make your action. Like I saw the wage that they offered this guy,
Like Bruno.
500k,
Ah,
500k,
every week.
and
Ah,
they don't tax. Their tax is like not like Great Britain that you pay 40%. It's crazy, man.
500k every week. Mm-mm.
500k. I think Tony's own too was even like a lot.
Give me 500k
Tony's own.
every.
They said that the amount that Tony is earning,
Yeah,
like it would have to be, if you were to get that money in England, you would
yeah,
have to be earning 1 million because minus tax.
mm,
Like you have to be earning 1 million per week.
yeah.
Is the amount that he's taking home. If you were going to take that amount home in England, then you would have to be earning 1 million. Do you get? Because crazy. Do you understand? Should I explain? Should I explain? Should I
I
explain?
get,
Okay.
I get. I
But
think I
like
get, but let's say I get
honestly,
it.
let's say I get that.
Let's say I get to, yeah.
Honestly. And
Oh man,
then
that
oh my
was
gosh,
good money. Oh my
last
god.
weekend it was so the
Premier
race,
League they
Premier
won.
League, the race for European
Yeah.
sports was crazy. Aston Villa, Martinez, man, the red card. The red
Just
card was
just
just
bottled it. Oh my, just
I
bottled it
was like,
like
oh my gosh, no, you did
so
not.
unnecessary, like so unnecessary.
Exactly. I was
Because it's
like,
Man U, and that was like the early stages. Like you
exactly.
guys could come from back, like you guys could go on to
Oh my
later
gosh, I
win the
felt so. I was
game,
like,
like
oh my
come from
gosh, no, he
behind.
did not do this.
Yeah, Aston
And
Villa
then
they just
I
really
think
bottled it, man.
someone else got red card.
That game.
No, like another important game.
Yeah, there was like no.
I know Gravy got red card. Did you see his red
Yeah,
card?
Gravy got red card, but I don't.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's a red anyways.
Yeah. Gravy got
Oh,
red
what
card.
was there was yeah there was a game where there was two red cards
Yeah, what was
in
it
the
though?
game. Um, wasn't Spurs. It wasn't Wolves match.
Was it you guys?
Oh, the
No.
Bournemouth and Man City. Kovacic and Cook.
Kovacic and who?
Cook.
Oh, is
You
it
don't know
him?
Lewis Cook.
I know him.
Mm-hmm.
That was not even what I was talking about. Really? Did
Yeah,
they?
that's that. Yeah, they
Oh
got
yeah,
red. They
they
both got
did.
red.
They
Yeah,
did.
Kovacic got red,
But
and
Man City
Man
won
City won the
still.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Actually, I was expecting Bournemouth to do better than that.
Wow.
Don't know how they'll lose. Was it Bournemouth? Yeah, it was Bournemouth. Final game. Oh no, that wasn't the final
I
game.
knew it.
That was the game before the final
I don't
game.
believe I agreed
Because
with you.
Bournemouth won their final
I was
game.
like, what do you?
It was against Fulham. Then Man City played against Fulham. Mm, are you checking?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
Anyway, and then Spurs got beaten. Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. Brighton beat them. I felt so embarrassed for them. Oh my gosh. And then their
Wow.
admin now posted their admin now posted
Mm.
the European champions are beaten. So I was like, what's the point? I was like, they will not
Well, I
let
mean,
anybody rest. I was like, no shame.
they're going to flex
I
it.
was like, then so shameless. So shameless. But yeah, that
God's
was
not
crazy. That
mercy.
was crazy. That was so crazy.
But have you found it?
No, I think it was just Gravy's one.
They got red.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so eventually, so the people playing champs, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City,
Chelsea
Chelsea,
and Newcastle.
and Newcastle,
Yeah, and then
and then
Crystal Palace
plus Spurs, like
and
plus
Spurs,
Spurs,
yeah.
yeah.
And then
Then
Crystal
Crystal
Palace because of
Palace,
the FA Cup
yeah, and
and Aston Villa.
mm,
And then Conference League was Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham
They
Forest.
really bottled it, you know. They're
Yeah.
the ones that bottled that whole thing big time.
Honestly, I could not believe
Big
it. It was
time.
Kobe scored for you guys now.
Who? Koyo,
Kobe
yeah,
scored for you
Koyo
guys.
scored.
I was like,
They
what?
bottled that. Not even the win with Chelsea, like, was it's tough going out to beat Chelsea.
Mm,
Like, they're the ones that put themselves in a situation where
where they had
they had
to
to
win
carry
that game,
that to the
yeah,
last
to the
game.
last day, yeah.
Because if not, it would have been Chelsea in that situation.
Mm,
Only Chelsea, just
yeah.
maybe having to strive. But they could have easily been there, like a second or third, even.
Mm,
Because they were head to Arsenal.
yeah.
But I don't know what happened. Like, at some point, they just started, like,
But yeah,
losing,
losing.
drawing, also winning, like, once.
Man.
So,
But hopefully they
they really,
can
yeah,
they
but
go next
I
season
think
and
I think
they
it's good. there's no pressure. They can easily go and win that competition. I feel like if their board backs them up as they've been doing,
Yeah.
they can go on to
Win.
win conference league. Like again, if players stay as well, because I have except from Gibbs White, I haven't really
Who
heard
wants to buy him?
Man City. Like I haven't really heard
Yeah.
that they want any of their players. So I think all of them are comfortable being there and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
except
did you see
anyone
Awuni
leaves,
came back?
yeah.
I was
I
so
even felt
happy,
I feel like
man.
he might leave,
Really? To where?
because Wood is on form. Awoni is not really a backup type.
But he was because he has not been on form. This
He had
it
that
has been like
injury, yeah, he
injury
had
thing,
that injury.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
We'll see if he stays anyways.
yeah, let's see anyway. And then still because then anyway, so that means you will have to buy another person for backup. So
Who?
Forest then,
For
yeah.
if he leaves, yeah.
Do you see? Anyway, anything for me.
Yeah. All I have for you is Mama, you're fine. Yes, man. Gasperini to Roma.
Yeah.
Gasperini to Roma. Very
Like
shocking transfer.
honestly, it shocked me.
Very
But then,
shocking
like you
transfer.
were saying, it's like even it doesn't matter the position of the club or where the club should finish. If there
Yeah.
is no communication,
Uh,
what big English do you use that time?
rapport. Rapport.
Exactly. If that is not between the players,
Yeah,
between
there's
the
not,
manager and the board, then
that
there's no
friendship,
point.
that bond.
So ever
So,
since that Lukman thing happened, and
yeah,
then he came out. Nah, that honestly, that thing was crazy. That thing
yeah,
was like
yeah.
you cannot
But,
you cannot call your player out like that.
mm,
That's something that you do in the dressing room,
mm.
not like
But
outside.
going to play for Roma, also releases maybe a bit of tension because
Mm,
Roma are like seeking to go back to the top where they were like,
yeah.
competing in Champions League, being
Mm.
at the top end of the table, but then they're also playing
Then
in
then
Europa
Europa,
League.
then Europa the
Yeah,
next season
so
now, yeah.
there's not that much of pressure as like
Mm.
if it was going to coach them in
Champs,
Champions League.
yeah.
So let's just see what he does. Let's just
Mm-hmm.
see how he gets along with the
With the players,
players now because now Roma is a different set.
yeah,
Let's just see what he does.
yeah.
I
Let's
don't
see
even know
what
that. Do you think that anybody from Atalanta wants to? You don't know when coach sign like that,
they'll
and it's the
go.
same league,
Yeah, they
so he
want
might
to
want to
transfer.
sign.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm not. I
like,
don't
do you,
think.
do you think that anyone wants to
No, I don't think.
leave? I was even expecting a summer move for Lukman as well, but I don't
Yeah,
think there's
yeah.
anyone
No,
that
I've not
has.
heard.
Yeah, yeah,
I've not heard anything like that.
yeah. I don't think there's anyone that's coming out for him,
What of like Osimhen?
bro. I really don't know right now. All I know is he's really enjoying his time
I guess that's alright. Right?
at
Those fans
Turkey, man.
love
Like,
him. They
oh my,
love
like,
him.
yeah, but
They absolutely
I
love
don't know,
him.
but
But we don't
it
know
might be
yet.
still be mine.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They even got Kenya as well.
Oh.
Cunha.
Oh yes. But then
That's a
I was
very
like,
good
why
addition,
did they?
though.
He signed last year, right? He
No,
signed a new contract.
no, where we who?
Wolves.
But they paid his release clause.
I was like, that's good. I was just thinking that that's good business for Wolves.
And
I was
that's if
like,
they go
that's
and buy
good
the right
business.
players.
But the money that, cause I was like, this guy just signed last year. Do you know? I saw they've been increasing players. This thing, the release clause. So I've been seeing 1 billion. Trenton is 1 billion. Did you see?
They do that now. So it's not
And
easy
then who
like to
else was
just
like
get them now. So
someone
because
1 billion? I've not heard of that in my life. This
if
before this season, I've not heard of one
the thing
billion
about
release
release clause,
clause.
like someone comes and like they have the money to pay for it.
Mm,
The player is leaving now.
yeah,
Some clubs are crazy, like because
I'm telling
if you
you.
put like 70
I
million,
think
thinking
is
some
it
clubs won't
Yamal or
come.
somebody else or
Yeah,
Vinny or somebody.
Vinny's one was 1 billion.
One,
Yama was Bellingham.
yeah,
Now
one
for Trent,
billion.
it's like
I was like,
that.
what?
So it's like you can't even think of
Of
acquire.
buying the exactly.
If you want to
And for
acquire
six
them, you have to
seasons
now
as
come
well.
for their
6 years.
proper
Yeah.
weight, like their proper transfer fee. You have to
Mm,
pay that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
some players transfer fee sometimes could be 35, no, could be like 60 million.
Mm,
That's how much they are. And then the release clause is like 25.
yeah.
And the club will just quickly,
Yeah.
that's the 25 on the release clause. That's what we want. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a big club that's going to come.
Yeah.
And you're in it to be like, the big club has come, paying for this. Let's move over to that side.
Mm.
You have to go. Me, all these things, my little knowledge from FIFA.
Lord.
Me, a
And
manager.
so if they want to buy, they will have to pay both the transfer money and the release clause then.
No, you just pay. Release clause is just to scare you.
So you will not pay
Release
release
clause
clause.
is just so like you know if Bellingham's release clause is 1 billion,
Mm,
his transfer is probably like 80, 90. If you want to buy Bellingham, you pay 80, 90 because you already know you can't pay his release clause that is 1 billion.
mm,
So now you have to either pay 80, 90 or leave him alone. But if they made a mistake and put Bellingham's transfer fees 90k
mm,
and then his release clause was like 65 or 55
mm.
and they paid the release clause,
I don't think.
that's cheap this thing.
Yeah.
See now it's easy to go. Do you guys pay transfer fee for Frimpong or release clause?
Release clause now. It was like 29 or so.
But you guys are paying instrumental though.
No, we pay transfer. Eh?
You guys are
Oh
paying
yeah.
35 million or something annually installment.
No,
Are you guys broke? You guys can't pay
no.
money at once.
What do you mean?
You're
No, we're
doing
not broke.
Klarna.
We're not. Not Klana, you know. Lord.
Oh
Anyway,
my god.
anything else?
Doing Klarna for Frimpong. Oh my days.
And then Community
Oh,
Shield,
were you
obviously,
shocked?
is going to be
Wait, is the community shield before Club World Cup?
no after
It's usually like before the season
before
starts
season
now,
start,
like
like
maybe the
August.
week before the season
Yeah.
starts.
So obviously it's
That's
Palace
still far
and
though, and Liverpool.
yeah.
Palace is going to win that trophy.
You're just saying that just for the sake of saying it, just because you want to fight. Tell me
Nah,
your
are you
next
guys
wins.
playing Club World Cup?
No. How
No,
come you guys are playing Club World Cup?
because we've won it recently. We
You've
won
won
it
what
in
recently?
um
Club World Cup.
Club World. They changed the format,
Yeah, that's
so
crazy
we're
though.
like
When people are playing, oh, they're like teams. I like how they did
that's
this
what I'm
one
saying. Like,
because it's reaching these people, these South African people. What's their name? Mamelodi Sundowns. They are
mhm.
playing. This Japan. They honestly, it's really nice still.
Normally it was like the winners of all Champions League of every continent
Mm.
that will play it, but now it's like this is the new time. So it's like the teams that just recently did well in previous Champions League and I think and maybe in the league.
But what of us though? I'm like, why is Chelsea there still? Because you won the Club World Cup recently.
Yeah. Well, like
When did you win it? 20 what?
the season one Champions League.
That's long still.
No.
And anyway, maybe we'll be there next year by God's grace.
Yeah. You
How
guys should.
often is it?
Club World Cup is Well, I think they haven't changing it now to be like every 2 years or so.
Um,
So it's going to be like who's doing well.
yeah, it's weird. I was like, how come Chelsea is here and my team is not here? But if people
But
are
who
not
are the
going
Prem-
fast,
who are the
say
English teams there? It's not only Chelsea. Man City is there as
Chelsea
well.
City now, because and you know we're saying that Walker is not in their plans.
Yeah. And who
Man,
again? That's all.
that's all now. The
Oh,
English
I'm shocked
team.
Liverpool is not there. Because I mean Liverpool,
We're not there. Oh.
you guys have played. When was you guys last finals? Was it after
Ooh.
before Chelsea's one?
After you people won 2022, Abby.
No, yeah, 2021, 2022 season.
2022. I, will, I think 2020 to 2023. We're going to a final. 2022,
No, okay,
2023,
this is 2025.
2022.
2024, Madrid won it. Yeah, before Madrid.
No, 2024.
That's last
City
one.
now.
No,
Which
last
one was
one.
Dortmund City?
It's Dortmund Madrid.
Dortmund City.
Brother, chill.
The
Dortmund
one in
Madrid.
Wembley.
Dortmund Madrid. That's last year.
When was Man City's treble season?
It wasn't last year, Sha. Even though it was treble, it's probably League Carabao and FA Cup.
Are you sure?
Madrid won the last Champions League. Telling you facts. But Madrid won the last Champions League. Before Madrid was Besiktas. Oh my
Who
days.
won the last champ?
But yeah, if you see the Club World Cup from just check the Club World Cup from how they picked the team.
Not women's one, man.
Who won in Madrid? And I can't remember who won
Okay,
it before
Madrid
Madrid.
then. Okay, that means we were
Madrid,
before you guys then. Oh.
yeah, I think so. Because after Chelsea, I think Madrid won the next season. Or yeah. Who else has won Champions League in these last 3 years? Chelsea, Madrid. Bayern hasn't won.
City now.
Oh, City has won one as well in
Mm.
recent times. I think yeah. So Chelsea has won. 2024 was Madrid. I think before Madrid was City. Before that,
Mm.
City was Madrid, and then
Mm.
before Madrid was Chelsea.
Did we not face Madrid in the final?
That was, I think, in those ones before Chelsea now won,
Mm.
because it was
I know. Wait, I know.
it was
17,
City.
18.
It was City Chelsea beat. Then City now won it the
Yeah, yeah,
next time.
yeah. Yeah, okay,
Then
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Madrid now beat City in one of the finals. I think Madrid beat City as well one of the finals.
Anyway, so the much anticipated
Champions League.
Champions League final is
It's
tonight,
tonight
and we're gonna talk about it
on the next
next week
episode.
on the
Yeah,
next
next
episode.
episode.
So stay tuned. We really hope you have enjoyed this,
Yeah,
and don't forget to like, comment, share,
subscribe.
subscribe,
Yeah,
follow
man.
us. It will really mean a lot. And like, please like, because some people watch our videos but then they're not subscribed. So please make sure to subscribe, okay? And thank you for following. Thank you for supporting us as
Oh yeah.
always. And anything you would like to say?
Come on, Ninja.
Let's go. Peace.